How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the video. This is not a video that I want to be making, but it seems that I have to because something went wrong. As you know, I just recently got that new 3.69 differential with poly bushings installed, and we're having some issues. One of the issues being my speedometer is now 5 miles per hour off. Let's say I'm doing the speed limit at 45. My speedo says 45, but I'm really only doing 40. I don't know how that happened. I haven't read or heard of that happening to anyone else that did this install, unless I'm the first one to notice it or no one just wanted to mention that. I really don't know how that could have happened, but it did. So my speedometer's off, that's one. Two, the first drive home, everything felt great. It was awesome, I loved it. And then as the days went on, mind you, I got this installed on Wednesday, today is Monday. So as the days got on, or the days went on, I started getting a thumping sound. And it started to get worse and worse and worse. It was coming from the rear. I figured either that's normal or something came loose. Now, doing a lot of research and talking to people, some say it's normal, and then everyone else said, no, there's something wrong, you need to look. So I figured, hey, if it was kind of a progressive thing, something just came loose. And I just jacked the, well, actually, I saw it last night. I just jacked the car up now, and this is why it's loose. So as you can see right there, that's the rear differential bushing. If you could also see, it's fully pushed out and the inner part still stayed back connected to the diff. So right now, my differential is not connected to that. This is me holding the diff up with the jack to make it even with that. This is supposed to be to the front, not to the rear like this where it's flush now. It's supposed to be flush with the front, which is how it was. Somehow, with the jack, you know, moving up and down, it must have loosened this, pushed this bushing back, and now on the other side, the stud for my differential is bouncing around in this thing. And if I were to take this jack off now, this differential comes down quite a bit because it's no longer in the center silver part you see right there. It's no longer in the bushing. So that's the issue that we have, and we got to try and fix. This sucks. All right, I'm slowly making progress. It's not pretty, but it's working at least. I'm just gonna keep hammering the shit out of it until I get it somewhat even in there, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tie in these two, the ears of the differential. I'm gonna tie in those down a little bit more. I'm gonna lift the diff up more and then tie in the shit out of these. Hopefully that'll lessen some of the, you know, movement. And then I think what I would need to do is I just need to invest in a differential brace. However, because of my rear active steering unit, no one makes one for my car. So usually if this wasn't here, picture all this gone, the diff brace would just go from here to these like 2 bolts right here. But because of this, all this is in the way. So I think I might have to make something that comes in from behind. If I can even, maybe something from like right here down to this bolt and this bolt. I think I'm going to make that custom, which I'm going to grab some cardboard and kind of mock something up. My buddy has a welder, so I might attempt that and make my own diff brace, because like I said, no one makes one because of this Hikis or rear active steering unit that I have on my car. So I have seen quite a few that come in from behind here, but the one that I would buy costs like 250 bucks. So I think I can make my own for a hell of a lot cheaper. So probably the plan would be to go from this bolt hole, normal, this one right here that they all connect to, but come in from behind, come down, probably come straight down, then come out to this bolt, and then from here down to this this bolt right here. And hopefully that'll be enough brace to keep this from moving, so then I won't have to worry about the bushing popping out again. So after I do all this and tying that down, then I'll get some cardboard and I'm gonna mock up a little thing, and then I'll make a separate video on actually making that and hopefully it working out. So I'm running out of time to do my brakes, so I'm probably gonna do that another time. But right now I'm gonna make a template for the diff brace that I have in mind. Got some cardboard, so I'm just gonna start taking some ballpark measurements and doing all that. I also checked over all the bolts, like the ones over here. I don't know, you guys might be able to see that. Well, the two ears for the diff in the front, I checked those bolts, I checked everything else. Everything's tight. So we'll see if this thing moves again. I'm kind of expecting it's going to move again. So maybe every other day I just have to hammer it back in, which is gonna be so annoying. But I might just have to do that until I can fab up this diff brace to really make sure that this thing won't move, so it won't vibrate that bushing out. Because I don't want to go through the hassle of replacing that again. It's a pain in the ass. Well, I didn't do the install, but it costs a lot of money to do it, so I don't want to do that again. Alright, so I would show the template that I made, but it's kind of hard to hold everything up, you know, with one hand. But basically we're going to go down from this bolt, we're going to go straight down to about here-ish. Then we're going to go straight across, probably butt almost up against this. And then another piece of metal going right here to this nut. And then that'll be the brace. It's going to go from here over to here. And then hopefully that'll keep everything nice and tight and steady. At least something a little better to keep it moving so much, you know, up and down. That should really keep it pretty nice. I kind of want to try and connect it to this bolt too, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to do that. It's kind of a weird, you know, angle of how all this goes. So probably, like I said, starting from this hole right here, straight down to about here, over, down, and then connect to that bolt. And that's the plan for the diff. So we'll see if I decide to make it. I'll try and make it. If it doesn't work out, then I might just have to spend the $250 on the one brace and just run that. I might just have to spend the money, but I'm gonna definitely want to try and make it. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to make this thing totally stiff, and like, I just really need to minimize some movement, and I think I'll be fine. So as long as it doesn't snap or break, I think it'll be good. And probably once we get the basic shape down, I'll probably add like a supporting piece that goes diagonal to here and then like diagonal to there, you know, just for extra support. And then I think it'll be absolutely perfect. I don't see why it would crack or break, especially with those diagonal support pieces. I don't think it would, but that's the idea, guys. But yeah, so hopefully it stays fixed for a while. I'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Deuces. Didn't even get to